So the other night I was scrolling the Reddits as I am known to do when I can't sleep at night, and I came across this thread asking people to share what they felt was the Brown family's most foolish financial moves. And I have made videos on this topic in the past, but this thread did not disappoint, so I just wanted to discuss it. Some people have a gift. They know how to stretch a dollar. My brother is great with finances. Me, I have never missed meeting a threshold for free shipping, yet somehow we grew up in the same house only 15 months apart. Go figure. But as I get older, and now that I have kids of my own, I am trying to be more financially savvy. But Kody Brown, for someone with 18 kids, whose only fear is poverty, he certainly doesn't seem to be making smart money moves. Let's discuss some of the more questionable choices the Brown family has made that have caused us to go, over the years. We have a lot to talk about. Let's get into today's video. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. The series Sister Wives starts off with Kody whipping around town in a Lexus sports car. Right off the bat, a questionable life choice for a man welcoming his 13th biological child as well as his 4th wife and her 3 kids. In their inaugural season, we also see Janelle driving this car that has a window taped in place. Obviously, equality was never a priority for Kody. At the time that the family makes this fleeing in the middle of the night rush move to Vegas, Janelle and Kody are the only ones holding down full-time jobs. To this day, Robyn has never obtained gainful employment other than the income from the show. But when they first get to Vegas, Janelle is stressed the fuck out over the loss of her income.
I mean, I'm no longer working. We are living with finite resources at this point.
This was season 3. There was no way to predict that the show was gonna go on for 15 plus more seasons. All Janelle knows is that Kody's whims are expensive and they stress her the fuck out. He decides to take on another wife who has 3 children. Janelle sees that as 4 more mouths to feed. Then Robyn announces she's pregnant and Robyn gets all boo hurt that the family isn't beside themselves in elation. We remember seeing in the early episodes of the show, Christine considered herself the coupon queen. So what she wasn't able to contribute as far as a revenue stream, she more than made up for in childcare and being cognizant of the family's finite resources. You can tell that Janelle greatly appreciated this type of attitude towards plural marriage. Let's be a team player. But from the second Robyn comes into the family, it's like Robyn admits she just sets a bill on the table and goes, who's gonna take care of this? One of the examples of money wasted that may seem kind of silly, but honestly, I thought that this was an excellent example, was all of these presentations that Kody has drawn up. Like the one house mock-up. That was not cheap to commission and all for literally nothing. Kody had no real intention of getting everyone to live in one house. None of the wives, except for maybe Janelle, would have even considered living all under one roof, and Kody knew that. You have 18 kids, dude. That's a lot of braces. Methinks you could have put that money toward any number of things your children actually needed. One of the most popular answers for examples of money wasted was, of course, my sister wives closet. I will never forget that investor pitch where Kody and the wives reveal that they get millions of hits to their website. And at the time of the pitch, they had only made something like 500 sales. That is a miserable conversion rate, yet they were sitting there asking the investors for something like $1 or $2 million. Kody and Robyn didn't even task Janelle with being the CEO at first. This is how you know this was going to be a financial disaster. The only wife that is trusted to do things like taxes isn't even consulted about setting up a new business. I think overall, the biggest financial misstep that the Brown family has made was allowing Robyn to have so much influence on the family's financial decisions. Robyn comes into the family as a 30-year-old divorced mother of 3 with $30,000 worth of debt and never worked a revenue-producing job. In an effort to appease Kody, Meri, Janelle, and Christine allowed Robyn to participate in financial conversations that only ended up being detrimental to their households. Now, I'm not saying Robyn should have no say whatsoever, but she constantly had a hand in the other household's pocketbooks when she really should have been staying in her own lane. Robyn still doesn't have an independent revenue source aside from the show, and yet she is filling her walls with art and her home with crystals and other investment home decor. She and Kody spend lavishly on expensive jewelry, and her kids get expensive Christmas presents like those electric scooters. She made a big deal in season 18 of not being lumped in with Kody and making sure she got her fair share. But she has always taken more than her fair share. So if anything, at this point, I see her as being in debt to the OG3 as far as what she's entitled to. I think it can be widely agreed upon that Coyote Pass was the absolute worst financial decision Kody made by far. Every wife had her own asset in Las Vegas. She had her own house. If Robyn was really worried about having her fair share, well, that was as fair as ever. That was pretty much 4 roughly equal houses. I think Janelle and Meri both certainly would agree that them giving up the equity that was earned from the sale of those houses was one of the biggest mistakes they could have made. Now, both of them are going to be forever intertwined with Coyote Pass, and even their kids have stated nothing is ever going to happen on that property. And personally, I now buy into the conspiracy theory that Robyn and Kody intend to still do 5 lots, but for Robyn's 5 kids. But if I'm Robyn's kids, I'm going to say a polite no thank you to raw, undeveloped prairie dog poop land. Isn't it amazing that with no wives left besides Robyn, they still haven't gotten beyond installing 1 cistern on that property? You'd think they could at least begin on preparing the land for development while the logistics of buying Meri and Janelle out is being worked out. Honestly, Coyote Pass seems to be nothing more than some offshore account for Kody and Robyn to launder the rest of the wives' money, making it as difficult as possible for Meri and Robyn to finally be rid of these two. I've also bought into the conspiracy theory that one of the driving forces behind the sale of the Vegas houses was to make it a lot more difficult for the OG3 to financially separate from Kody and by proxy Robyn. I think every one of the OG3 had toyed with the idea of leaving Kody in Vegas, and Kody knew that. Christine made a really smart move by insisting on purchasing her home. When it finally came time for her to leave, she was able to make a clean break. And yet Kody still holds so much contempt for Christine, much more than he holds for Meri and Janelle, who could and probably should force the sale of Coyote Pass. Personally, I am very interested in these next few seasons. I don't think the show is going anywhere anytime soon. That's just my prediction. But I want to see how Kody and Robyn financially operate now that they are on their own. Will they continue to make these lavish purchases? Will we see them start to tighten things up? It will be very interesting to see. But I'm interested to hear from you guys. What stands out to you as some of the Brown family's more foolish financial choices? Let me know down in the comments. As always, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Be sure to check out my second channel, Sarah Spills. I just uploaded a new video over there, so check that out. A link will be in the description of this video. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, and X at Reality Squad, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.